Elephants never forget, but what most humans don't know is this. Elephants don't just remember faces, places, or pain. They remember rules, rules of survival, rules of leadership, rules of a kingdom older than written history. In the wild where drought kills silently and danger waits patiently, elephants are not ruled by strength. They are ruled by wisdom. Across the vast African savanna, where the land stretches endlessly beneath an unforgiving sun, a herd of elephants moves slowly through tall grass. Their footsteps are heavy, yet gentle, as if the earth itself recognizes their presence. Dust rises with every step, glowing softly in the late afternoon light. At the center of the herd walks a figure whose authority is never questioned. She does not rush. She does not panic. She remembers. She is the matriarch. Her skin is rough with age, marked by decades of survival. Her tusks are worn, not from battle, but from time. Her eyes hold something deeper than instinct. They hold memory. Every scar on her body tells a story of droughts endured, predators faced, calves protected, and paths remembered when the land itself seemed to forget. In an elephant society, hierarchy is not built on force. It is built on experience. The matriarch is the oldest female, chosen not by strength, but by knowledge. She knows where the rivers once flowed. She remembers the seasons when rain failed. She recognizes danger long before it appears. When she stops, the herd stops. When she moves, they follow without question. Newborn calves enter this world fragile and confused, struggling to stand on legs not yet strong enough to carry their weight. The moment a calf is born, the herd forms a living circle around it. Mothers, sisters, and aunts step in to protect the newborn from predators, heat, and chaos. No elephant is ever raised alone. From the very first breath, the matriarch watches. She touches the calf gently with her trunk, a silent greeting, a promise that this life now belongs to the herd. The calf may not understand it yet, but it is being welcomed into a kingdom that will protect it, teach it, and remember it long after it grows old. Memory is everything to elephants. It is how they survive. During times of abundance, the matriarch stores away knowledge for the future. During times of hardship, she unlocks it. When the land dries and familiar waterholes turn to dust, panic spreads among the younger elephants. But the matriarch does not panic. She remembers a place far away, a hidden source of water last visited decades ago, a place only she remembers. Without words, she turns and begins to walk, slowly, purposefully. The herd follows, trusting her memory more than their fear. Days pass, calves grow weak, the sun burns relentlessly. Doubt begins to creep in. Still the matriarch walks, and then finally the sound of water. Life returns. The herd survives, not because they were strong, but because someone remembered. Elephants communicate in ways humans cannot hear. Low-frequency rumbles travel through the ground, carrying messages across kilometers, warnings, reassurance, grief, joy. A matriarch can send a message through the earth itself, calling distant family members or warning of danger long before it arrives. Humans hear silence. Elephants hear everything. They also remember death. When an elephant dies, the herd does not move on quickly. They gather. They touch the body with their trunks. They stand quietly, sometimes for hours, sometimes longer. Years later, they may return to the same place. When they find bones, they recognize them. They touch them gently, as if greeting an old friend. This is not instinct alone. This is remembrance. In times of loss, the matriarch carries the weight of the herd's grief. She slows the pace. She keeps the group together. She ensures that even in sorrow, the rules of the kingdom are not forgotten. But no matriarch lives forever. When she grows weak, the herd senses it. Younger females begin to observe more closely. They watch how she decides, how she reacts, how she remembers. Leadership is not taken. It is inherited through learning. When the matriarch finally falls, there is confusion. The herd hesitates. Without memory, survival becomes uncertain. Eventually, another female steps forward. Not the strongest, not the loudest, the one who remembers. Elephants also remember humans. They remember kindness, and they remember cruelty. Herds that have faced poaching carry trauma for generations. They recognize the sound of engines, the scent of danger. Calves born years later still react to threats they have never personally faced, guided by the memory of the matriarch. Yet, elephants can also recognize humans who protect them. They can distinguish friend from enemy. Their memory is not blind, it is precise. In a world that moves faster every year, elephants survive by slowing down. While humans often value youth, speed, and power, elephants value elders, patience, and memory. Their kingdom does not crumble with the death of a leader, because wisdom is shared, not hoarded. As the sun sets and the herd settles for the night, calves lean against their mothers. The matriarch stands quietly, watching. She has seen this sunset thousands of times. She knows tomorrow's path. She knows where danger waits. She knows where life can still be found. In their quiet wisdom, elephants hold the history of generations, and perhaps, without ever speaking, they are trying to remind us of something we have forgotten. That survival is not about strength alone. That leadership is not about domination. That memory, shared, respected, and preserved, is the greatest power of all.